Hey, what's up everybody? Here to bring you another review. This time is of the 1000 Toys 112 scale Robox. So, let's get started. The Robox is really nice. I got to play with it last year at SDCC, and it's one of those simple things that just seem to be a ton of fun. And just like the synthetic human, I was thoroughly surprised about how something so simple can be so much fun. So, let's get started with this simple transformation figure. I started off in its Robox mode, which is something where it kind of lays flat, it's disguised, it kind of just blends into the background and no one would notice what it is, right? Or at least that's my idea of it. And that's kind of the best thing about the Roblox. 1000 Toys kind of wants you to just do your own thing, and I really love that. So let's get started. I'm going to fully transform it on screen. It's really simple. Well, for the most part, it's simple. So let's get started. First off, you're going to remove the shield from the tabs, and you can just peel it off. But if you feel like you're doing too much, just heat it up. But you wouldn't have to because, look, they easily come off the tabs. Put the shield down. And what you're going to do is rotate it so that way you see it this way, right? Rotate the arms up. Rotate the arms out. You're going to rotate the legs out. Oop, that's a weapon. I'll leave that on the side. But you're going to rotate the legs out. You're going to fold the feet down. And then what's going to happen here, this is the part that kind of gets people. You're going to pull this waist out as you see. It comes out a little. You're going to fold it in. Oop, didn't fold both in yet. You're going to fold it in. So what you do is you rotate it so that way you can rotate these parts inside too as well. So you rotate it all so that way the joints kind of match what's going on. And I'll get to that in a second. So now the lower half is done for the Robox. And the arms you're going to rotate as well to make sure your articulation is spot on for what you want to do. And last, well, you're going to rotate it so that the decals are out actually. Sorry. Rotate so that the decals are out. It's hard to do Transformers figures. I see how Transformers guys have a difficulty and sometimes forget stuff. Then you're going to fold the chest out and pull the head up. Pull this out. Have the chest piece in. Pull the head back down to match where the head is. And voila, you have Robox. Now, the cool thing about Robox is it's one of those really simple Johnny Five like figures where it's just there's so much that can be done with him, and you kind of just pick and choose what you want to do. For me, this is one of those things where not only articulation, but just imagination. Like, you can just have a ton of fun with it. And it balances really well. I'm just like being lazy and not posing it well. But as you can see here, Robox actually is pretty freaking cool. I like it a lot. The details are nice. There's like moving pistons. And you can get a nice bit of range because there's swiveling shoulders. The double jointed arms, obviously, because you saw them transform from a box. There's bicep swivel. The head can go up, down, and it's on a ball joint, so you can actually rotate it. The legs go up. The knees go really far back. And this is one of the things I pointed out earlier. This is why you want to rotate it so that the anatomy of the knee actually goes back. Because if you wanted to be a crazy guy and have it rotate like this to kick a guy, you can totally do that because Robox is transformable. So natural anatomy doesn't actually apply to him. So if you want to have fun with this guy and have him kicking a guy backwards, it's totally possible. One of the things that you start off with, I took off one of the weapons as well. So for the weapons, what you want to do is you make sure on the left hand, the smaller claw is out because the claw actually taps into the groove right there. And voila, he holds his little pistol. Same can be for the right hand side. So where you store his pistol, you make sure the little claw is inside to match where this is. And literally you can store the weapons either here or up here. And for the shield actually goes, and you got to rotate it. But you rotate it so that the grooves are out. And you align the shield right here. And voila. Now you have a shield and a gun in hand. This happens to be on the same hand for him, but it's still really nice. I really like Robox. I really, really do. I need to army build this guy. I missed out on the white one, which was really nice. But overall, beyond happy with it. It's one of those things where I'm just really enjoying it. And height-wise, it just works out really well. It's one of those 112 scale things. So let's get started by doing some size comparison with what's going on with Robox. Here's Robox next to a Marvel Legend. So as you can see, Robox is like real 112 scale. He's in there, like he'll fit in with no matter what you're doing. Here's Robox next to a Kamen Rider Kuga figure. So that's SHF and Marvel Legends, and he actually fits in really well with both. Here's Robox with Raiden. And it's funny that I chose Raiden because if we're talking about like futuristic robot stuff, this actually works out having Raiden here. Here he is next to 1000 Toys Killy, which this can also work as well. Here he is next to a synthetic carb. So size-wise, 1000 Toys keeps all this stuff really in scale. Here he is synthetic human, aka my homie Nightmare Fuel for the face. So Robox is like really in scale with all the other 1000 Toy stuff. Not really an issue at all. Here he is next to a Mezco. So the only thing that's really towering over him is the Mezco stuff. Everything else is pretty much in scale. And just for like, to be like with the other blank pseudo body stuff, here he is next to an SH Figuarts blank body, which he's actually bigger than. So yeah. All in all, if you're a guy who wants to like make up cool stuff and have your own unique figure, Robox is definitely for you. You can paint it up, give it a black wash. I encourage you to be as original as possible with this kind of stuff. It's just tons of fun, and I don't see why you shouldn't have fun. I'm probably going to give mine a giant Gatling gun for all we know. In the meantime, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you're being good. I hope you do good. Please, please drink your water. Later, guys.